What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. In the last Dynasty video, we took on then, I think, 23rd UCLA and ended up getting the win 48-29. Just a great win across the board for us, offensively, defensively, on the turnover front. Definitely a bounce-back win from our disaster against Oregon State. Now, this puts us in a good position for the conference title, which we're going to look at here in a little bit. But today, we got to take care of business, and we got to take on Washington. Now, they are 3-6. They've lost 5 in a row, which isn't good at all. But they got more talent than we do, but something just isn't clicking for them. But you look at their stat line, it looks really solid. They're not terrible at a lot of things. Looks like they don't score a ton, but their stats don't look bad on the offensive front either. But it looks like their worst stat by far is the turnover differential. And that's probably the reason why they're losing more than anything else. You got to win that turnover battle. Other than that, I think they run a pro-style offense and a 4-3 defense. I could be wrong. It's been forever since I've took on Washington, but we'll find out sooner than later. Before we do that, though, let's look at a few things. Let's go over to in-season recruiting. Last video, we got great news. Kevin Singleton, the local product out of Lake Havasu, I hope I said that correctly, committed to us. He is a day one starter at corner. We all know that's our biggest weakness at the moment. Really excited to have him in the fold, so we're able to put his points on the remaining 2 players. We got Micah Davis. Unfortunately, he still can't trim his down to his top 3, his list, nor can TJ Davis. He still has us in his top 5, but can't get down to the top 3 in order for him to visit. But we do got that positive pitch. Now, we don't have a positive pitch for Micah Davis, but the problem we have here is you look at our play week, our schedule, this is our last home game of the season. So it's going to be a real uphill battle for these 2 guys to commit, because it just really helps if they visit at a home game where you can win. But I guess it's possible. What's going to help us at least a little bit is the fact that we got a lot of points put on both of them, so maybe we can overcome that. Otherwise, I'm hoping we may get one of the 2 at this point, just because they're not going to come for an actual home game. Nothing we can do about that now, though. All right, Sports Illustrated. Let's look here. Bowl rankings. This doesn't really pertain to us. We're still a little far out, even though we're ranked again. But Oklahoma, Auburn, Ohio State, A&M, and South Carolina are in your top 5. Top 25 polls, we can look at this for our own sake, just because we are back in the top 25. Looks like they have us 23rd in the coaches poll, and they probably have us higher here. Usually go a little bit higher in the media poll, and they do at 21st. Heisman watch, again, all season we haven't had anybody on this list. Typical Texas Tech quarterback is going to be on there, and a bunch of other dudes. Matt Leinert's having a killer season outside of the one game against us where he couldn't do anything. But it looks like he had a really good game against Stanford in the last game. Let's go over to awards semifinalists. If you remember, we looked at this in the last video, and there is only one award we are remotely up for. We're not even up for, the halfback award, just the Walker. The only thing we're up for is the Thorpe Award. Lamont Means, our MVP of the season. He's having an incredible year. Strong safety, 31 tackles, 4 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles. Good for him. Hopefully he can continue to play well and he can win that thing. But the rest of these awards, we're not up for any of them, and it's not even close, to be honest. I figured we'd be somewhere maybe for something else, but apparently not. You go to Players of the Week. Select that. Wide receiver from Iowa had a really good game. But yeah, 4 touchdowns. That's pretty good. Then you got a defensive tackle. Had 10 tackles, 2 sacks, and 3 forced fumbles, which is insane to think about. Okay, conference standings. This is the biggie right here. We are in a 4-way tie. We got beat by Oregon State. Now, Oregon State, I don't know who they've lost to. We can check that here in a minute. But UCLA and USC have to play each other. I do know that much. We can go back to the schedule, and we can go to Oregon State. Go over here. And it looks like their loss is to UCLA, which makes things even more complicated. So when you go back to conference standings, we have us beating UCLA, UCLA beating Oregon State, and Oregon State beating Arizona, and us beating USC. So something's got to give. I don't know what. It's out of our control, other than we just got to win out in order to have a chance to win the conference. But it's still highly possible. It will help a whole lot, though, if Oregon State loses, but we can't do anything about that now. All right, let's look at our team info screen. Of course, Fontenon, he's been out for, it seems like, forever. He'll be back for the bowl game at least. Offensively, Kovacic, Bale, and Steptoe all been playing really solid for us all season. And on the defensive side, Lamont Means, he's doing everything for us. But we do have Turner leading in sacks. Now let's go over to Washington, see what they have. Looks like they got a free safety out, and they have a center out. We'll see if they are starters or not. Looks like in their previous game, they got beat by Oregon State by a touchdown. Offensively, the quarterback's doing fine. It looks like their running back, their halfback, is putting up over 100 yards a game. That's really good. And they got a wide receiver putting up over 100 yards a game. That's really good. So it looks like they got some talent there at least. Defensively, just a bunch of random dudes kind of doing their thing. Okay, I think we're ready to take on the Huskies. I know I am. I'm sure you are as well. Let's go ahead and sim up to our game. And, oh, good deal. We actually have somebody in trouble. This is the first time this has happened all season. If you want people in trouble, the first year is the good time to do it because you got a lot of points to play with. Unfortunately, it is Cedric Steptoe, arguably our best wide receiver. Let's see what he did. Steptoe's tutors are reporting that he has not participated in a tutoring session for a while. This is a major concern and one that needs to be corrected immediately. So that's not a hardcore offense or anything, but our bar did go right back up to half. I think it was like right in through here. You can't see my white actual cursor, but either way, it's gone up because of that. Now, I would like to suspend him for... See, if you suspend him for a game, like really nothing really happens. It goes down a little bit. I'd love to do 2 games. I know that's overdoing it, but again, get that bar down. The quicker, the better. That way you won't have as much problem in the future. What I want to do is go back to our roster and see what we have. Let's go to rosters, and let's look at our wide receiver position. Steptoe was an 82 overall. He's been great for us, obviously, but we have... let's see, this guy's redshirting. Looks like Anthony Johnson can step on in. I think he could be okay. In the slot, I'm not sure. We can find out. But I am pretty much willing to take that chance. So what we're going to do is go to Play Week. We'll go back here. We'll select Take Action. You know, we got 2 bad teams coming up. We got Washington and Arizona State. Both of them just got bad records. I'm going to take the chance, and I'm thinking for the team long-term for recruiting purposes so we can use more points in recruiting instead of this. I'm going to suspend him for 2 games just so I can get that bar down as much as I can. Plus, we got so many points to play with that I want to use him as much as I can. I think we can get by without him. I think we've got enough depth to do so. So we're going to try that. And let's look at some uniforms. Looks like their default away uniform is pretty sleek. They got the purple pants. They have an alternate. It's black. That's pretty cool, but we're going to go with their purple. I like that better. Because they got the purple pants, I want to go with the white pants over here. I think that'll be a good contrast. Plus, we've been doing the all blue for quite a while. All right, let's get this show on the road. This will be a bit of a test for our offense to see if we can get by without Steptoe. If he was up for an award or something, I probably would have kept him in. But again, I'm thinking about the team long term. And I'm okay with suspending him longer than usual. And I think the game senses that when you over-discipline. I do that forever. Anybody who's been watching my Dynasties know I like to over-discipline until I can get that bars down as low as possible. It looks like we got good weather. And I have a feeling we're going to have great weather at home for the entire Dynasty as long as we're with Arizona. Good, yes, great weather, no harsh wind. Look at the conference standings, and UCLA and USC haven't played each other yet. Oregon State, it's just going to be weird. We'll see what's going to happen. We need Oregon State to lose one more. I think that'll give us a little bit of a help, I would think. But we still got to take care of business ourselves. Mike Bell having an incredible season for us. He's close to getting 1,000 yards on the season. He may get that today, depending on how well he runs and how much I give him the ball. They picked us to win, as expected. Let's go to the coin toss. We won it. I want the ball in the second half. That's my preference. And let's go to in-game strategy. And let's look at their quarterback. 80 overall, 56 speed. Good. He's a pocket passer, so we can blitz him hard today. Thank the Lord this guy isn't playing. I don't want him running around. Many years ago, I had a dynasty with Washington, and I won the national title that first season all because of him. You got to remember, Washington's got pretty decent talent. But we just saw at the beginning of this video. They got more talent than we do, and you got somebody like that. I think I ran a spread option that one season, and we absolutely dominated. But hopefully this guy stays healthy the rest of the game. Let's check out their halfback. I kind of was expecting this. They have an impact halfback. 87 overall, 87 speed, really strong. He's a power dude, which tells me he's going to be breaking some tackles for us. So please, hopefully we can get past that somehow. And he's got some okay backups behind him. You look at their fullback position, 90 overall, 82 speed. Would love to have that guy in my offense. I'd get him way more involved than what I do with my own fullback at the moment. Wide receiver, 85, 84, 82. They got some height there. They got one guy with some decent speed. Not a bad group. Tight end, 82 and 78. Both can run a little bit. Neither one can catch all that well, so I'm not expecting a whole lot from these guys. Let's look at their offensive line. 80, 82. This is the center that is out, and he is their starter, and that is a bit of a drop-off. So maybe we'll do more middle blitzing of some sort. You go to right guard, 87 overall, then 82 at right tackle. So average for the conference, maybe a little below that. Look at their defense. Again, I think they run the 4-3. Now, this defensive end is pretty big at 280 pounds. But 88 overall, pretty solid, and you got 82 at right end. Defensive tackle. Another impact defensive tackle. How many have we faced this season? 5? 6 maybe? It seems like every game. But that's another reason why you don't see me run up the middle a whole lot, because we just can't. Not against a guy like that, especially since our center's not the best in the world. And our guards are just okay. But this is a good group, even besides him, 87, 82, 80. You look at their outside linebacker, 80, 84, 90 at the other outside linebacker. Impact player, so we got to deal with that. Corners, nothing great. 78, 78, 78. They're all kind of short. They got a little bit of speed to them, but nothing to get excited about. Free safety. This is the guy that's been hurt, and he is by far their best free safety. So that's a bit of a gift. 72 behind him. We're going to try to attack this guy today if possible. But they got a pretty good strong safety at 87 overall with 86 speed. Kicker, 80. And you got punter at 84. Not bad on the special teams. All right, before we head into the game, I just want to briefly mention what I have over on the site. This is the store. I got memory cards full of roster files, and I got draft classes for all you Madden players. I really enjoyed getting all those done. I actually got a handful of games if you need those. I come across these all the time. Just up to you if you need something like that. Some of these are harder to find than usual, like Madden 09. I haven't seen this one in so long. I've heard it's a pretty good game. Then, of course, I got my vault. I got thousands of files in there. I still put stuff into it from time to time. And I've been working on some courses. I'm working on a new one now. I'm looking forward to getting that released, hopefully sooner rather than later. I got links all over the place. I got a link at the top right of the video and in the description box below if you're interested in any of that, and plus all the free stuff that is on the site. All right, they don't have any impact guys on the back end. I'm going to kick it straight. Do something like this. See if we can get a tackle. Now, I expect them to run the ball quite a bit. Let's start off with that middle blitz. We'll do a one high. Do something like this. Looks like they're going I twins. Attaboy Al. I was able to make the tackle. I've been enjoying playing defensive tackle. It's a bigger challenge than playing linebacker for me personally. Looks like they got ace normal in their playbook. Ow, ow, get it. Great play. I held them at bay until somebody else could help me out. So that makes it, what, 3rd and 5? I could see him running it again. So I'm going to go cover 2 man. Let's see what they do with this. If I was them, I'd probably run the ball. Nope, they're going to pass it. Get him, sack. I think that was Turner that came through, or is that Smith? Just a great play. We may see an instant replay here. Looks like we will. Came through off the edge, and that was Smith. Great play. Let's go ahead and we will do a punt return. We'll go double cross. I like to see this guy shank it to the far left. We haven't had a good return all season. I can't think of one. Our special teams return game has been pretty abysmal. Well, I asked for it. Let's see if we can get a block on that guy. Ain't going to happen. Nope.
McCoy takes it to 25.
Okay, we are on the right hash. I want to go, let's just stay here. Let's just run the ball
They'll start this
for now.
at the 31.
So it may be obvious where we'll be running to a lot if that defensive tackle and that outside linebacker are on one side. So let's just go to the right.
Bell on the inside handoff.
Just get up the field. Just
Tries a stiff
don't use the speed button. Just
make the stop.
get whatever you can out of that.
4 yards.
2nd and 6. Let's go with a curl flat.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 35.
Go in zone. I will go to either my halfback or to my tight end.
Single set back.
Nope, we're going to go.
Looks, throws it.
Not a very good throw. Had to come back for it.
It'll go down as a completion,
That makes
but
it
they won't get
what?
much for it.
3rd and 3? It's tough. I think I know what we're going to do. I have it on my mind. We're going to call halfback screen.
It's 3rd down.
Okay, they're going zone. At least our best offensive player is going to catch this.
Only one man in the backfield.
We're going to go to Bale.
Wants to throw a screen.
And he just a bad throw. Is that a bad throw or he does not turn around to catch it? Well, that looked catchable. He just, I don't know. So we're going to punt it. That was a wasted opportunity. If I'd have known that, I would have just ran the ball. Let's punt this off. Let's do something over here. Oh, dang it. This is going out of bounds badly. Terrible kick. I hit the button way too early.
And this one's gonna
They're going to get great field position, so pretty much nothing happened. We can pretend like they still have the ball on their first drive. Let's go back to that one high. I'm going to flip this one.
They line up in a double tight set.
We'll get our one high in the middle of the field. Play action. Somebody get him.
He's looking.
Intercept that. Oh, that ain't good. That's 6 points. So my cornerback just really,
Inside the 30. To the
I don't know what that was. It ended up being a bad throw, which caused the touchdown, I guess. I think the receiver had to come back for it. As you see over there, he came back for it, and my corner just whiffed it. Just like that, they're on the scoreboard.
Take my friend Kirk here, for example. He was a
Sometimes a bad throw can lead to good things.
Good play fake.
Are you calling me slow? This is coming from a guy whose nickname
Thank the
is
Lord, we
based
got
on
some
the
good help coming at the corner.
Left out sunshine. It's
We're going to need it for next year.
And under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. The score, Washington.
Off to a bad start, but still plenty of time to play, especially in this quarter.
He puts it deep.
We need something positive to go our way. Let's see if we can get something going here.
McCoy fields it in the end zone.
Just nowhere. We're on the
Offense gets ready to
left hash.
just couldn't get anything going.
I think we're going to run the ball. I'm going to go counter. Now they got their two best guys on that side, and I can't really flip this. At least I don't think I can. I think I can. Ooh, yes, I can. So I'm going to do something like this. Let's see if this will help. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get up the field. Great run by Bale.
Down. And that was an excellent
So I forgot that I can flip that counter.
blocking up front by the offensive line.
Let's see what we got next. I want to run the ball some more. Let's go spread and slam.
It's 1st and 10.
They're blitzing that right nickel. Watch that safety come down. No, good. Linebacker's going over. We'll go over to the left. Just nowhere to go. My left tackle got beat badly on that one.
Halfback picks up a
I
yard.
want to attack that free safety. Let's go play action off of that. Let's go PE rollout. We're going to flip this.
9.
But they're going man, so this really isn't going to attack that safety.
The Wildcats. line
They're
up
going cover one, and there's nobody open.
looking. Throws
Except that guy, Jefferson. Good throw.
down.
Almost got sacked. Great play there. Perfect defense, to be honest. They went cover one, so I couldn't go to anybody deep. Everybody else seemed kind of covered except the dig route or that cross route. What worried me is that defender right there, but he didn't jump up for it or anything. So we're going to pick up the first. Good play. We'll take that. What do we have? We can go... I want to go back to a curl flat.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46.
I think they're going man again. We're going to go over...
They'll throw on 1st down.
Hey, that ain't good. Ooh, we got very lucky there. Very lucky. That should have been almost intercepted.
And he's tackled.
Great defense, but thankfully he wasn't able to get in front of it in time.
Defense might have been
I didn't throw it hard enough either. They went cover zero, by the way. I didn't have any cover zero beaters, but we got away with one. It seems to be a theme at the moment. Let's go. Let's run the ball. I'm going to go counter with our backup. We'll give Bale a rest.
1st and 10. They're threatening inside the
Now they got their two impact guys on the defensive line. Ooh, now they're doing that.
Wildcats.
Wow, that guy came through with the heat. Look at this. I barely got off. He almost tackled my quarterback. So, what does that mean? That means we need to execute better. That's what that means. Let's go triangle. We'll go back to our little West Coast passing game. Doing something like this. Good little play to bail. Middle of the field was wide open, so I'm just waiting for him to get open. My right tackle got destroyed, but a good throw. Now we're in a decent position. It being 3rd and 1, I think it's best just to run the ball, so let's go with our main run concept in the outside zone. We're definitely going to run to the right. Just nowhere. Nowhere to go. My entire right side of the line got destroyed. My right tackle, my tight end, just all of that was just awful. So should I go for this? It's 4th and 3. I'll go for the field goal. Let's just do that. I want the points. I don't want to get upset with myself later if I don't convert it. If we went for it. And I missed it. I missed that. He whiz, Al. Off to a terrible start. I should have just went for it. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, my special teams is abysmal today. All right, let's do something like this. I'm going to occupy this guy. Please throw the ball. I think they're going to run it, though. I wouldn't blame him if they did. Good pressure. That's not your fault, buddy. Your quarterback got hit. 2nd and 10. We're going to go back, cover 2 man. We'll do something like this. Going a slot. Ooh, shoestring tackle. Almost got the first. Now, they'll probably run. Yeah, they're going to go goal line. I'm going to take a chance on the dog blitz. Please don't throw the ball. I'm going all out on the run. We're going to do this, shift everybody over. Fullback dive, and I think he got it. And they do. We'll go back to another 1 high. We'll do something like this. I'm not going to bring my safety down. I'm going to leave him back there. Good tackle by Palmer. Makes it, what, 2nd and 7 maybe? We'll do another 1 high. I don't think they'll get this playoffs. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. 2, 1. Awful quarter, and we're only down a touchdown. It could be much worse, but we're just not executing. We got to fix that somehow. I got to play better. Couldn't even make a chip shot of a field goal. Another toss. Means with a face mask. Face mask. Yeah. That's a 5-yarder. That makes it way easier for him. 2nd and 2. And we'll go cover 2. They can do anything at this point. Looks like they got ace twins in their playbook.
Washington comes out with 2 tight ends.
Basic run. Somebody get a tackle. Their best run of the day so far. As you can tell, they pretty much run the same stuff we do, but just out of different formations. Go back to a 1 high. Do something like this.
The Huskies come out in the ace formation.
Let's see what they go with. Ah, here we go. Make a tackle. Ah, dang it. Just whiffed that play. Gee whiz. Just my free safety just butchered it. What's he doing? I mean, that's a good stiff arm. Nothing you can do about that. But hey, that's NCAA football 09 bad angle stuff there. And then Means just couldn't make the, just awful. That's all it is. So we are in a bad predicament at the moment. We got to do something about it. Our offense ain't doing their job, and the last thing we need is our defense to slacken like they are now.
And he tacks on the extra point. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by
We can get the ball back, and let's see if we can get on the scoreboard at some point today. Right now, that's my goal. Can we just get some points? That's a kick and a half. We are not going to return that one. Middle of the field, I'm going to try that screenplay again that we botched earlier. This time we're going man, so we're going to somebody on the left. Let's see who's on who. Cover 2. Terrible. Ooh, we got lucky there. Not a good throw, but we got the yards. 1st and 10. Oh, we can try counter again. And they got their 2 good players on that side. Can I flip this? I should be able to. We'll do something like this. Just nowhere to go, nowhere to go. Nowhere to go at all. Oh, we can try. Curl flats again. We're going man. I will probably put my slot on the go route. Something like that. Cover 1. Bad throw. Just a bad throw. That's what you get with those curl routes sometimes. All right. This is a toughie. 3rd and long. Let's see if we can get this. Now, step toe isn't in here. Do something like this. Great throw. Good job. By far his best throw of the day. Right where it needed to be. Thankfully, they went cover 2. Just a good spot right there. Nice work, everybody. Let's stay here and let's run a... If I can find it, let's go sting.
1st and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive.
And they're going cover 0. And they're doing that. This is going to be all kinds of bad. Just nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm going to run it again, though. I'm going to go slam. At least they're going zone. They took their linebacker out.
Number 8 has 4 receivers lined up here. Handoff up the middle.
Makes it 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 4. I'm going to go back to that quick slants. They're going zone. On the 39. Nothing there. 1st down, barely. Think he got it just enough. 1st and 10. We can go here. Let's. I'm gonna go play action. Let's go play action. Do I have what I'm looking for? I'm gonna go PA roll out. But they keep going man. I want to go zone so I can attack that safety. And they're double teaming him, so we're gonna go to somebody on the left. No, we'll just go over the top. Oh, this probably was a bad idea. He had to have been out of bounds. No way. Did he go out of bounds at all? Oh, he didn't. He crept in there. Wow, what a killer play this was. So this was kind of a mistake. So let's just back up here. Let's just go. Let's break this down. So what happened here is I got a go route, I got an out route, and I got a little whip route over here. This guy's double team. He's usually my main man beater as long as they don't go cover 0. Well, they didn't because you see this guy go 1 high. So you snap the ball, he goes 1 high. At this point, I'm just looking at these 2 guys right here. Unfortunately, this linebacker is covering my tight end. That's who I was going to go to. As you can see here, he still covered him. That probably would have been picked. So I really had no choice but to go over the top. And somehow, some way, Vickers stays in. You go back and look right here. Like he didn't step out. Incredible. Look, you think he would be out right there, but ooh, I don't know. That's awful close. Really weird. Just a crazy play. Insane. That may be a decent thumbnail. It's kind of dark, but I'll go ahead and take that. Wild play right there. Gee whiz. Got us back in it, though. We'll take anything at this point. Good throw by Kovacic, I guess. Right in the corner. Let's kick an extra point. We need to figure out what to do on defense. Right now, that running back is doing a number on us. Wow, I can't tell last time I threw in the corner like that. That was a good play. Oh, not a good kick here. But maybe it'll go in the corner. Nope, not even hard enough. Go over here. Good tackle by 21, whoever you are. Let's do a cover 2 for now. So far, I can tell they've been running the ball a little bit more than usual, which I expected. See what they do here. That left. Vamos, somebody get it, get it. Huge play. Huge play. And that was their impact guy. fumbling the ball. Man, we needed that. So let's see what happened. You can go back and look. I think he just got hit. Was it a strip? It was a strip by Palmer. Boom, and it came out. Oh my gosh, killer play. So where are we? We are on the 23. Let's go to Bale. Let's go to our best player. I'm going to go to the left. Wow, their defensive line's really good. Can't get around anybody at the moment. Where are we? I'm going to go back. I don't think I have the play here, do I? I got Y stick. I forgot I had Y stick. Jeez, I forgot I have some of these plays in here. Halfback screen. There it is. I forgot I have some of these. I got my updated plays and whatnot. I just got to pay more attention to what I have. So I think they're going man. Oh, this ain't good. Yeah. Good play all around by the defense. So that makes it what? 3rd and 9. See, I have deep attack from there, but got to have a good tight end to make that work, and I don't. Or at least one that's fast enough. Let's go, I guess, deep outs. They're going zone. We got no choice but to go over the top. Intercept, bad throw. He overshot it. He just overshot the throw. I didn't put any weird English on it or nothing, but you can tell he just overthrew that one just enough, unfortunately. Good play by the safety. Nothing you could do about that. So is that a touchback? No, it's on the 1-yard line. Oh my gosh, can we get a safety? Is it possible? We're going to find out. I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to try to push this guy back if I can. So close. Oh my gosh, let's try it again. They're going goal line. Oh my, please don't pass the ball. They may break a record if they get a touchdown on this play. Can you imagine them going 99 yards on a play like this? Don't pass it. Whatever you do, don't pass the ball. They're running clock. Good stop there. I got to call a timeout. They're running. I want to get the ball back for half. 3rd and 8. I'm going to do dog blitz one more time. Again, please don't pass it. I probably should have went with man lock. We'll do something like this. Here it's, oh my gosh, he broke that. What are you got to be kidding. Look at this. I've never seen this before. Look, we have 3 guys waiting on him in the end zone. Boom! Get off me. All 3 of them destroyed. He ended all 3 lives right there. Insane run. Oh my gosh, what a play that was. We're going to do an all-out block. Now, they're going to run clock, but I want to keep those 2 timeouts. We should get good field position. They're going to come in to protect, and they're going to burn some clock. So we'll have about a minute left with 50 yards to go. That should be plenty of time. So I don't mind that clock going down like it is. Oh my gosh, that should have been a safety. And he just blasted through all 3 of those guys like butter. That's a terrible kick. Unfortunately, it's good enough for him. We can't return it. So we're on the right hash. Let's go to Y stick just because now I know that we have it. We're going man. We got a couple of options. I'm probably going to one of the receivers. Do a little air raid to go. No, what are you doing? Oh, stupid quarterback. He threw it on. You got to hold down your joystick to back up. If you don't, the quarterback, the CPU, takes him over. Gosh, we're fortunate that wasn't a bad play. Gee whiz. All right. Let's try not to goof up this time. I got to hold down that joystick. All right, it looks like they're going man. They're going cover 0, but I'm going to go to the receiver anyways. That's intercepted. I took a shot. 3rd and 10. I guess we got no choice. We got to go deep outs again. We're going man. I'm actually happy about this. We can go to Vickers at least. Yeah, they're going cover 1. Killer throw. What a throw. Gee whiz, what a throw. By far his best throw of the day. He probably even better than that one with deep outs from earlier, but a killer out route. So Vickers is on fire at the moment. I want him to touch the ball again. We got out of bounds too, so that clock should stop. And they're going zone. Ooh, the clock didn't stop. I thought we got out of bounds. I guess not. Let's go ahead and snap this. Get out of bounds. Oh, I could have cut upfield a little. That's okay. 2nd and 6. We have 2 timeouts. I need... Let's go halfback screen. Okay, they're going man. I got to be careful here. I'm trying to just get out of bounds as quick as I can. Oh, that's so. Jeez, he got the first down though. Man, I wasn't expecting a double team, but that's what happened. This guy went with a spy look. That threw me off. I didn't know what he was doing there. Either that or I don't know. That's just really weird. But he came over to the fend. That could have been really bad. So we're on the 4. I'm going to try one play. We're going to do this tight end around play first. I hope this works.
They come out in a goal line set. They run the
Get out of bounds. 6 points to you-know-who. Our MVP of the day so far. Old number 2. Vickers having himself a killer game. He's got a rushing touchdown, a receiving touchdown. Maybe I could get him to throw the ball at one point. We only got I think I don't have ace wide trips. That's be the only play that he could probably do it. Either way, we are now going to hopefully tie this thing. Yes. 14 all. Crazy second quarter. We still got a full half to go. Now there's 24 seconds. Let's see if we can survive this before heading to the half. Do something like this. See what happens here. Decent kick, but not good enough. He's going to come back with this. Face mask. I saw it. Another one. Another face mask. It's a 5-yarder. Now, I don't know if they're going to try to do something with this drive or not. They got a long ways to go. I'm going to go basic cover 2 man just in case. If I had to guess, they may just run the ball and end it.
Washington goes with the ace set here.
Want to pass it.
To the air on first down. He's looking. Throws this one out to the
I think that guy ran out of room and came back and just all kinds of a mess. We're going to go nickel man.
So it's 2nd and 10.
I figure this may cause them to want to just run out the clock here, but maybe not.
Washington in a 4-wide set.
They may pass it again. Go and run off tackle. Somebody make a tackle, please. They're going to call timeout. 12 seconds. I'm glad they're going with a bigger set at least.
It's 1st and 10.
That's our best personnel is our 4-3.
One-man backfield. Pause. Drops to throw. Looking.
Almost got the sack. I was staring at him. I knew I didn't have a chance. 2nd and 10. I'm going to go back to cover 2. They're not going to go Hail Mary. That should be on the next play if they at least attempt that.
On their own 39. They come out in a
I could be wrong. I mean, 10 second. Yeah, they're going Hail Mary. No, they're not. It's a different play. Oh, somebody make a play. Shoo! Good job, our free safety. Got a hand on a 3rd and 10. Here's their Hail Mary. We're going to back everybody up, and I'm going to go. I should have done this earlier. I'm going to try to go after him myself with the defensive end. Oh, I got picked up. Get him!
across the middle. And they couldn't
End of the first half. He got hit, so their quarterback's having a rough go of it right now. But our defensive line, I think, is playing pretty good. 14 all at the half. Let's check out some stats. 208 to their 147. They're running the ball really well. We are not. Only 29 yards. Our passing game's pretty good. 50% on third down, 25 for them. 1 turnover apiece, so that's kind of evened out. Kovacic, I think he's doing fine. He's had a couple of bad throws. The interception, he just overshot it a little bit. Running the ball, we got to do something here. They're just shutting us down at the moment, but we'll try to get that going more. I'm not going to give up on it. Receiving, Vickers, and more Vickers. Old BJ Vickers. 5 receptions, 94 yards, a touchdown. Just an incredible game so far. You go to defense. We got pretty much sharing the wealth on the tackle front with everybody. Tackles for loss, Palmer, Means, and Turner. Then you got 1 sack. That was Turner who got the sack, not Smith. I forgot. Then, or I misspoke. But no interceptions. All right. We get the ball back. Let's go right down the field and score a touchdown. I see no reason why we can't. I think I'll let that one go. I am going to Let's go weak slot. We haven't caught anything from here yet. I'm gonna flip counter out. Let's see if they flip their good players. They got them on either side. So what we're going to do is probably leave it as is.
They come out with 3 wide receivers.
Just know where to go. Gee whiz.
Tackles him for a
Great
loss on the
defense.
play. That's a loss of 4 yards.
I have to, we need to attack that free safety. I'm going to go PA roll out. They're going man again. They keep calling man every time I call this play. Maybe they'll go cover 0.
Arizona
Go cover 2.
only 1 man in the backfield. Down the middle. Finds a
Shoot, man, great catch by Jefferson.
Way to look at it.
That was a lot of congested area right there. His defender was on him big time. I thought he was going to get picked right there. I saw that defender get in front of him. He was able to make the catch. So our receivers are bailing us out at the moment. I think we need to throw the ball a little bit more. It seems like that's where our strength is for today. Looks like they're blitzing both inside guys. So I'm going to hot route Johnson.
back to pass.
Cover 0. Ooh, I get hit when I threw it. Can he make the catch? Ah, great catch, Johnson. Our backup coming in for step toe. Going right down the field. Good for him.
These guys are moving.
I got hit right when I threw it. I thought I was going to make it worse, but he was able to make something out of that. I want to keep throwing. Let's go ace empty. And we're going to go deep fade. See, deep fade's another one I can use. Let's go wide receiver outs. And they're going zone. I only got one good zone beater here. And that's my halfback. So we'll just go to him.
Number 8.
He is what, R1?
Drops back to pass.
Almost get...
The throw.
Oh, he dropped it. Come on, Bale. He just straight up dropped it. 2nd and 10. I was going to go back to him in the run game. Now I don't know if I want to or not. Oh, I'm going to pass it. Let's go Crow Flats. I'm going to punish him for not running it.
10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive.
They're going man. They're doing that. Let's look at that matchup. That's a pretty decent matchup. I'm going to have my tight end go over the top.
He drops
Cover
back.
1.
Looking. He's
Good throw. Great throw
They'll
to
bring
the
him
curl
down.
to Vickers.
What do you have for us?
Well, that catch put the receiver over 100
Okay,
yards.
Bill.
It's been one of the
Time to step up. Let's see if you can run the ball on this one.
And since we're in the
They're going
red zone,
4-3.
the numbers brought to you by Old Spice.
And they're going cover 0 again. Jeez. Just ain't going to be nothing there. I need to do more quick audibles to get out of that jam. Every time I call a run, I need to do a quick audible of some sort. At least while we're at home. We're on the 16. We're kind of running out of room to do much of anything else. I'm going to go wide receiver curls from here.
It's 2nd down and 9 to
They're
go.
going man.
16-yard line.
We'll go to either one of the receivers or to Bale. Probably one of the curls. Yep, they're going that.
Looks.
Good throw. Killer throw. Good job to the curl. Get a first down again.
They just did
And we're on the 5.
You're right. It
Now, this is going to be really hard.
wasn't the offense,
I
just
don't
executed,
think...
and the result is a
I'm going to
first
try that end around again. Let's give that a shot before we just try to run the ball. Let's see if Vickers can get another touchdown.
Come to the line with
Get around. Nope.
Vickers.
Not even close.
No
He don't have a whole lot of speed either.
Offense loses a yard or 2.
Nice job.
I am going to...
The possible cutback lanes by the defense.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to just run the ball. So I got a quick audible. I think I done it correctly. We're going man. Who's on who? That's going to help a little.
Wildcats come out in the
Go around, get around, get around, get around. 6 points. Shoo.
and they're in.
All right, so we went down the field. We scored a touchdown. Now, it took us a little while. We took up half the quarter to do it. My left tackles, he's had a rough day of it so far. But Bell gets in for a touchdown, and we got our first lead of the day. Today would have been a perfect day for one of those Davis recruits to come and visit. But they chose not to, and we had a left guard just get a false start. You don't see that too often.
Well, someone on the
Let's go back and do something like this.
Have to be able to avoid silly
Let's see if we can kick an extra
penalties like
point.
false starts.
Our special teams hasn't been solid today, to say the least, but I think I'll make this one.
And he hits the PAT.
We're going to need some speed. That's going to help us in our return game. I think our fastest player on the team is like a 92 speed, maybe.
Number 43.
I think that's step toe. I may have a defender that's faster, but I prefer to have offensive guys back there because they usually can catch better. Last thing you want is somebody fumbling the ball like we had earlier. This ain't good. That's 6 points. Dang it. Ow. Gee whiz. What in the world? Flag. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Man, that could have been awful. We'll definitely accept that. So I don't know what happened there. Somebody just bad play there. But see, I feel like if I don't know this has happened more, I don't see this hardly ever in this game. But sometimes it happens. And we've seen it twice. You see it a lot in 08 through 11. That's one of the reasons why I don't play those games. But just a bad play there. And I goofed up, honestly. I cut outward instead of inward. No big deal, though, due to the flag. Let's go out of here. Do something like this. Let's see what happens here. I got pushed big time. Intercept that. Intercept it. All-American, strong safety, and Means. Means. He's a killer. An absolute killer out there. Who's he throwing to? I don't know what this quarterback's doing. I think somebody got stuck. I don't know. Somebody down here got stuck on a defender. I don't know. It's just really weird. Whoever he was going to, it wasn't meant to go to that guy. So that's going to help his cause for winning the Thorpe Award. All right, they're going man. We're going to go halfback screen again. The only reason I'm calling this, I'd like to see him get in the end zone for a touchdown. Please go cover 0. Nope, cover 1. Not a good throw. Had to come back for it big time. That's Vickers' like 8th catch on the day. Well, let's just, yeah, let's go weak tight. I'm going to get my third stringer going. Let's see if he can do something. I'm going to flip this. Hopefully this will work. Man, my tight ends are just getting beat badly. You see my left tight end? Got pushed back big time. Had no chance there, so I had to cut out. So that makes it, what, 3rd and forever? 3rd and 10. I guess we'll go deep outs. Going man, I'm going to do something like, yeah, we'll just leave it as this, yeah. Cover 1, ooh, sack. Gee whiz, that middle linebacker or somebody came through with a heat. Look at that. So what's Bale doing? I don't know. He's just sitting there staring at him. He didn't pick him up. Too late, Bale, too late. Oh my gosh. So that is what? On the 29, we'll kick the field goal. I think I can make it as long as I do my part, which is a big if. I trust my kicker more than I trust myself. This will be a tough one. Do something like, terrible kick. I just botched it. I'm sorry. I'm not kicking well today on all fronts. That's 2 missed field goals. And it's all my fault. Just, again, Heisman kicking, that's one of the reasons why some people don't want to play Heisman on this game. It's too hard. You got to practice it a lot. I don't practice it enough. Apparently I need to. Going to get 5 yards there, maybe. Ooh, we got a player hurt. Another defender. Let's do a 1 high. Bring the middle linebacker in. I think that was our middle linebacker who got hurt, if I'm not mistaken. He picked me up again. Face mask. Another one. How many face masks are we going to have today? That's our 3rd one on today. That gives them a first down. They was going to get one anyways. I'm going to do another. I picked the wrong play. We'll do something like that. There we go. That's why you have defensive audibles. Oh, dang it. Came right on through. Another easy first down. He's got his 100 yards on the day. We'll continue to bring 8 until we can stop it. Nowhere to go there. Pretty good defense. Makes it 2nd and, what, 7? No, just barely a yard on that one. We'll go back to another 1 high. We'll do something like this. Don't run to the left. Want to pass it. Good catch. First down. Man beater. I guess that slant worked pretty well for him. First and 10.
Good decision making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for
Oh my gosh, our middle linebacker is out for 3 weeks. Technically, it's going to be 2. But we got a bye week, so I think he's only going to miss 1 more game. But he is out, so our backup is technically better than him. I don't know. So we're in good shape there, but we don't need any more injuries. So our defense is really hurting at the moment on the defensive or on the injury front.
Washington comes to the line.
Somebody make a tackle. Good job there.
Down. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
And that is the end of the first quarter. It was a good quarter. We got a touchdown, but they're driving. They're fixing to tie this thing up. I'm going to do a 1 high from here.
14. Second and 9 coming up.
Please throw the ball.
Seventh play of the current drive. Washington
I'm going to occupy this tackle. I'm going to do something like this. Good job out. I wasn't expecting to make the tackle there, but I did. So it's 3rd and 8. We'll go Cloud.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 27-yard
Would love to get a stop here. That is obvious. Let's see if I can get around this tackle again. I'll probably go on the inside. And went halfback direct. Somebody make a tackle. Good job by our middle linebacker, the guy who came in. And they're going to go for it. Ooh.
I'm not sure about that play call there, Brian.
I'm going to go 1 high. Anytime it's like 5 yards and in, and you got to impact halfback, they'll probably want to run the ball. So I can see them doing that. So it wouldn't shock me, but nope, they're going to throw it. Wow, we got lucky there. So he done the same thing the CPU done to me earlier. He threw it like barely after the snap. Like, who was he? Yeah, just thank the Lord he dropped it. 1st and 10. A gift. We got to take advantage of this. What we could do, if we can somehow get 1 more touchdown, I think we can win it. Let's run the ball. Just that defense is killer. We can't do anything running the ball today. Absolutely nothing. 2nd and 11. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to run the ball again. I'm not going to give up on it. They're going 5-2. Where should we go?
The Wildcats come out in the ace formation.
I'm going to run some clock. That's my 4th quarter rule. We can run clock. I don't mind doing it now. Let's just go to the left. Let's just attempt that. I don't know. We're just getting blasted up the middle. And I have no answer for it. They're just shutting us down. When our run game goes well, our offense goes well. And right now, our run game isn't going well. Let's see if we can pick up the first down. They're going zone. We're going to go back to Johnson, apparently, if we want to get a first down. We got to convert this. If not, it'll be just a wasted opportunity. Let's go ahead and snap. They're going cover 3. Intercepted. Good defense. Linebacker was right all over it. So that was good play selection for them. So we're going to punt it. Got to be careful here. I'm going to... this should be a strong kick. He's got all day to run. Somebody make a tackle. So they're going to get the ball back and get another chance to tie this thing up. We'll go back to a 1 high. Do something like this. I'm a little worried. Don't run to the left. I'm going to play action. They keep going to their impact receiver. 1st and 10. Ooh, they're going goal line for whatever reason. I'll go dog blitz. I'm going to flip it as well. It said they went cover 0. And they're going to score, I swear. Gee whiz. Come on, fellas. Awful defense. I don't know what this was. It said they went with 0 wide receivers. That's why I went goal line. But they went to another play that's not covered, has a wide receiver, and he's over there. They got one, so that threw me off. Then just bad defense all around. That was a block in the back right there, but that's neither here nor there. What do you do? Just like that, they've tied it up. All right, we got an interesting game ahead of us. Should be a wild finish. Hopefully I can convert and win this thing. We're going to need to execute better on both ends. Let's see if we can do that. Bad turn of events right there. We had a wasted opportunity on that last drive, and they just went right down the field and ran it down our throats. with a really good running back who's running the ball a whole lot better than mine is at the moment.
Kick looks to be returnable.
He's going to return this. Somebody block for him. Somebody block him.
Fields it in the end zone. A little juice.
Nope, nobody blocked.
Not a very good series.
Let's go.
Last drive as they were forced into
Let's pass it. Apparently our run game's a waste of time, so let's just pass the ball.
Get out there and show them what you're made out of.
Somebody get me a
They're doing that. I'm going to do something like this just in case.
He drops back.
Cover 0.
Looking. He passes.
Make a play, Johnson. Make a play, Johnson. Make a play, Johnson. He is stepping up big time for Steptoe. Good for him. I'm glad to see him getting a couple catches today. That was a good matchup against a linebacker. Obvious choice.
He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
I want to go ace empty. Ooh, no, we probably can't do that. We're kind of down a receiver. Let's pick something else. Let's just go back to slot. Let's go curl flats.
It's first
This time we're
and 10.
going man.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Ooh, I didn't think about this.
Number 8
We're going to do
on the line.
something like this
3 wide.
again. We're going to give this a shot. Hopefully we don't turn the ball over. Cover 1.
First down. Looks.
Terrible throw. Great catch by Vickers. Jeez, that was a great catch. He is killing it today. Terrible throw.
It wasn't necessarily bad defense.
Had to go reach for it. Ooh, that's the fun thing about the curl rate. You just never know how that's going to turn out. First and 10. I want to run the ball. Now I think we can run some clock.
First and 10. Ball
Let's see if we can run the ball. Now, I'm not going to flip it this time. I know their two best players are on that side of the field, but nothing else has worked for us. Like, I can probably flip this. I'm just curious to see what will happen. And he's coming down. They're probably going cover 0. Let's just run some more clock. Then we'll figure out what to do here. Do something like that. Get out of... just nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Second and 8.
takedown. Couple of yards there by the tailback on the counter.
Let's go halfback screen.
Second and
They're
8.
going zone, so this is going to go back to Bale.
2-yard line.
I'm going to continue running clock.
Arizona lines up
Might as well.
tight set.
Now, I don't trust my kicker if we got to get in that situation, but maybe we can get some yards here and get a respectable third down situation to work with. Let's get this down to a few seconds. 4, 3, do something like this.
Wants to get it out.
No! God, dang it. Third and forever. What's a good idea? We'll go deep outs. I think I can kick the field goal if we have an incompletion.
One man backfield.
Ooh, so we're going to get an offsides here. Offsides. That should be an offsides. That should be an offsides.
We've got a flag down.
Thank you. Why didn't they call it before the snap? That was really weird. That was really odd. So it's 3rd and 8. We'll accept it. That's just really... We'll go back and look at that. That was odd.
Some credit here for using his cadence to draw
Okay, they're going man.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on
This is a huge play. The clock is stopped.
the Wildcats.
Cover 2.
Up with 3 wide. He's looking. Wants to throw.
Great throw. First down to Jefferson. Killer throw. Let's keep this drive alive, shall we? I'm going to go
That was the same play as the one.
back to that Y stick. We had a sack on it the last time. They're going man here. I'll keep it simple. We'll go to Vickers. We'll continue to run clock.
Performance matters.
And then what I may do, I probably could have just...
Time they were inside.
I didn't think about this.
See what they do here.
I almost would want to just wait and hold to get the field goal. I think we can make a safe throw right here, so let's just go ahead and do that.
For his first incompletion this drive.
Kill the throw. But we didn't get, which is fine. We didn't get out of bounds, no big deal.
6 yards.
2nd and 4. I'm going to run the ball. And and they're spreading out.
The
I'll go to the
defense
left.
with 5 defensive linemen.
You don't see the 5-2 ran too often in this game. We still got all of our timeouts. I'm just trying to run clock as best as I can. 3, 2, 1. Just no face mask. Thank you. Oh, they didn't call it. You should have called it. So what we're going to do right here, I'm going to call a timeout. 4, 3, 2. We'll call the timeout. All right. Field goal time. We've missed 2 today. Let's see if I can make the 3rd one. We're going to try. I'm going to go backfield, special teams, field goal. All right. Fingers crossed. Let's see if I can make this and win this thing. Oh, and my kicking's been so bad today. We're going to go here. Game over. Game over. There you go. 24-21. There is your final. Woo! Wow. If you're going to make a field goal, you might as well make it at the last second. Because Lord knows we botched the first two. 24-21. Very entertaining game. We've done what we could to win. Kudos to Washington for playing great football. They played well enough to beat us. Imagine if they didn't have that return back for a touchdown called back off that clipping play. Penalties were a big key in this game. There were a lot of face masks and offsides, a false start. That clipping that I just mentioned. Wild. All right, stats and scores. 249 to our 347. Overall, I thought our defense played well enough. Now, their running game was killer. We had a hard time against their halfback. Thankfully, their quarterback was awful. If they had a better quarterback today, like they had that Oregon State quarterback, they would have beat us, for sure. Now, looks like third down wasn't very good for either team. They had the one extra turnover that I guess that maybe would have sealed the deal for us, I would think. Individual stats, 21-29. Kovacic, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Overall, I thought he had a really solid game with the 329 yards. Running the ball. Bale, look at these averages. If you would have told me I would have seen this, I would have guaranteed we would have got beat. We ran the ball so poorly today. I tried. I mean, he had 15 attempts, and he had barely 2 yards on the average. Just awful. But we got past it somehow, largely due to our passing game. Vickers had 10 receptions on the day, 135 yards in the lone touchdown. Johnson, good call on my part. We suspended Steptoe for 2 games. Johnson stepped right on up and had himself a great game for us, which is I'm just excited about. Makes me feel better about suspending Steptoe to help our discipline bar. Defensively, really weird. Look at this. 3s and 2s. Everybody contributed today on the tackle front. Tackles for loss, still 3. We did get 1 sack by Turner, and we had a big interception by our big MVP, Lamont Means, at strong safety. You go over to box score. Really interesting. They won the first. We won the second. I guess we won the third, and technically they won the fourth, but we still came out and won by 3. Just a really weird but fun and entertaining game. All right, let's get out of here. We're going to sim the rest of the week. We're going to look at the top 25 scores. We got a bye week as well. So I'm going to do that now. I don't want to do that at the beginning of the next video. So if you notice here, we got a bye week. So let's go ahead and sim this week. We'll do that. I'll hurry this up. And I guarantee you, we're going to have a couple of guys ready to take a visit. If that's the case, we'll just have them come visit for the bye week. So I'm kind of hoping that happens. We may see some action on the recruiting front. But before we do that, let's go to the weekly top 25. We beat Washington. Then you got Louisville. Boston College got upset. Then you got Eastern Michigan. They're having a killer season. Then you have USC over Cal. Then you got A&M. You got Texas. You got Ohio State. Then you have Syracuse, Tennessee, barely beating Memphis. Tennessee's having a terrible year, and they're still like 18th in the country. Florida over South Carolina. You got, oh, wow, look at that game. 36-35. Auburn still undefeated. Then you got UCLA barely beating Arizona State. Then you got TCU, LSU. Then you got Virginia. Then you have UTEP, Oregon State. They're still in it. Texas Tech, and then Iowa. Okay, let's go to recruiting. Let's go here. And looks like Micah Davis is ready to visit. We're going to have him visit today. We don't know what he likes. Let's say he doesn't care about location. He doesn't care about coach prestige. And he doesn't care about coach philosophy. Let's just go with program prestige for now and see if that's good enough for him. The quarterback is not ready to visit. Hopefully it'll be next week or the bye week, I guess, our last week of the season. So that's what we'll go with. So we're going to have Micah visit today. So that's what we're going to do. There's nothing else I'm going to look at. Let's just go ahead to the next week. Since it's a bye week, we'll sim it. Fingers crossed he may commit. That'd be pretty cool if he did. I don't expect it to happen. When you're not visiting a home game, it's just really hard to get them to commit. But we're putting a ton of points on that kid. So we may get lucky. And it looks like he's not committed, which I expected. So we can go back and look at that in-season recruiting. And as you can tell, he's a soft verbal, but I bet he hasn't visited Oklahoma or A&M yet. So I'm not having a whole lot of high hopes for this guy, but you never know. But as you can see, he's a soft verbal at least. But at least TJ Davis, he's finally ready to come. But look who we're going up against. Oklahoma, Texas. They are scouting him well because they know he's got a killer arm. I'd love to have him. We'll have him come for the bye week, the week 15. Can we make it till then? I don't know if we can, but we're going to give it a shot. So we can go back and look at the play week for this one. And we'll go weekly top 25. And looks like Bowling Green, and you got Northern Illinois, Miami, NC State. Then you have South Carolina, Oregon State still, so that may have knocked us out of the conference title contention. Oklahoma still won. Looks like they got a loss, though. Virginia won. Then you have USC still winning, Eastern Michigan, UTEP, Ole Miss won. Then you have Georgia. Auburn got upset. That's their first loss. Iowa and Ohio State won. All right, in our next game, if I can get to it, there it is. We got Arizona State at 3-7. But before we look at that, I want to go to Sports Illustrated really quickly. Give you something to think about for the next video. Is conference standings. And here we all are. Oregon State 7-1. That means we're not going to win the conference title because they beat us. Even if we won, they've got that tiebreaker. USC and UCLA are going to play each other in the next video. So we're out of it, which is, it's our fault. We should have we should have done better against Oregon State. All right, in our next and last game of the regular season, it's against our arch rival, Arizona State. They're having a terrible season for whatever reason. They got a little bit more talent than we do. Looks like their passing game is really solid. If I'm not mistaken, they got that Keller kid at quarterback. I could be dead wrong. I think they had a good receiver as well. Looks like their defense is terrible. Maybe we could run the ball better than what we've done today. As you can see, our run game, it just hasn't been good all season. Hopefully we can get that going a little bit better with more recruiting and whatnot. But it should be a lot of fun. Always a good time when you take on your main rival. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.